Welcome back. Welcome back. And it's my honor and privilege to share with you the lessons that I've learned from reading Leviticus 22 to 23. Here are my lessons. Chapter 22 starts off with God telling Moses to warn Aaron and his sons to be very careful with the sacred gifts provided by the Israelites, which were set apart for him. He gave instructions regarding the Levites as priests and what is expected of them. Basically, letting them know that they are a set apart clan and so should be clean and mindful of the requirements for their service or of their service to him as priests. The priests were required to follow the Lord's instructions carefully, otherwise they would be punished and die for violating his instructions. The Lord ended every instruction with, "I am the Lord who makes them holy," or "I am the Lord." That acknowledgement appeared to be all the priest and Aaron needed to know to understand the gravity of what it was, because after giving instructions, he would say that. So it was like, listen, this is not compromisable. This is who I am. This is what I am. And this is what I expect of you. Chapter 23 details God's instructions to Moses regarding the appointed festivals, Passover, and the festival or the festival of unleavened bread. Now this was one section where I had to check another version as well. I found out because I thought there were all these many feasts because I'd heard about some, and then reading them in the New Living Translation, they were called something else. And then when you go to the King James or New King James, they're called something else. So I'll try to tell you which is which. So Passover, or the festival of unleavened bread, the celebration of the first harvest, or the celebration of first fruits, the festival of harvests, the festival of trumpets, which is Rosh Hashanah, that's the Jewish New Year, the Day of Atonement, and the festival of shelters, which is called the festival of ingatherings as well. All of this which were to be observed by the Israelites along with the Sabbath or the Shabbat, the official days of Holy Assembly. The Day of Atonement was considered the holiest and most solemn day of the year for the Israelites, for on this day they fasted. So it was a day that even though it was a festival and a celebration, they spent it fasting and being very solemn. Now here are the lessons I learned from these chapters. Reading through, we see the part where God spoke about worthy and unworthy sacrifices, where he essentially demanded for only the best, the unblemished sacrifices from the people. So the unblemished goats, the 1-year-old with no blemish, he required perfection. Perhaps to you this may appear a bit unfair or even a weighty requirement, but when we consider that the Holy One demanded only a holy and perfect sacrifice, then it starts to make sense. Aren't you glad that Jesus became our perfect sacrifice and paid the ultimate price that we could never pay to reconcile us to God? I know I am, because imagine being under the weight, and they call it the weight of the law, because this is what it is. It was not compromisable, but because of grace, we have that reconciliation through Christ, and I'm so happy about that. I hope you are too. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.